What's up, my fellow Guardians? Your dude Sly here, and welcome back to another Sly Nation Destiny 2 30th Anniversary Guide. And this time, my friends, we are diving into the legendary exotic rocket launcher, Gjallarhorn, as well as its catalyst. Now, Gally has so far proved me wrong and has actually come back with a vengeance. So, in this video, let's dive into how you can obtain it and where/what you need to do in order to get the catalyst. So first of all, to get things started, when you first make your way into the 30th anniversary update, you're going to need to visit Xur first and foremost. Once you do, open his inventory and head over to the second page. On Xur's second page, you're going to find two exotic quests ready to go. One will be for the Gjallarhorn, G-Horn, Gjallarhorn, whatever you want to call it, and the second is for the awesome Forerunner exotic sidearm. Now, once you have the quests, your first step is to visit our friend with two first names out in the Cosmodrome. So go ahead and head over to Gjallarhorn. Now once you hit up Gjallarhorn, he's going to give you the next step in the quest line, which is to complete the new dungeon, Grasp of Avarice. It's actually one of the easiest dungeons Bungie has dropped so far. So go ahead and grab a few teammates or hit up LFG under Find Fire Team on Bungie.net, which is what I use all the time, and then go ahead and head on in. So make your way to the final boss, and when you've taken her out, talk to the dead guardian in the box behind the loot chest. Now, as soon as the boss died, you were automatically given the next step in the Gjallarhorn quest, which is to return to the Cosmodrome and once again talk to Gjallarhorn. So go ahead and make your way over there. Shaw will then give you yet another task to complete, which is to take out high-ranking Fallen, which you can easily complete via a public event or a few lost sectors. Once that's done, return to Gjallarhorn, and now on to the next step, visiting good old gunsmith Banshee 44. Now, once you're here, you are almost done, guys. Banshee will give you directions to head to a certain lost sector, Exodus Garden 2A in the Cosmodrome. So head back to Gjallarhorn, then take the path behind him that leads to the divide. Keep heading straight and towards the back left of this map where you will find the lost sector. The entrance is kind of up above you. Just jump on the tank and hop on in. Now all you need to do is speed run through it and grab the chest at the end. Nothing fancy here, just grab the chest. Once that's done, head back to Gjallarhorn, use his magical tools within his high-end machine shop, and boom, Gjallarhorn has returned. Now, my friends, it's time to give Gjallarhorn some teeth. Now, the catalyst for Gjallarhorn does some pretty awesome things. It gives all rocket launchers on your fire team the ability to magically adopt Wolfpack rounds. Using it on rocket launchers that have cluster bombs, lasting impression, or other damage-increasing perks like Frenzy, or even unique ones like Ascendancy, can increase total team DPS by a fairly large percentage. Paired with Argent Ordnance, it's actually quite the beast. So if you wish to switch up builds, I would highly recommend it just to at least, try new things out. Like I said, I haven't really played around with it too much, but I definitely intend to. In any event, y'all, to get the catalyst, you now need to head back into the dungeon. So go ahead and pair back up with a team, or if you can take the dungeon solo, you can do that as well. Within the dungeon, there are going to be 3 chests that you need to grab. Once you grab that third chest towards the end of the dungeon, you will then automatically get the catalyst, and there is no need to complete the rest of the dungeon and beat the final boss if you do not wish to. But since you're going to be so close, you might as well go ahead and do it to get the loots. Now, as far as the chests go themselves, the key to opening them lies within the dungeon mechanic Burdened by Riches. Close to each area where a chest can be found, which we'll talk about next, you're going to see a yellow bar Vandal. Now, unless there is something special as I am yet unaware of, you don't need to kill the Vandal. You only need to damage it enough so that it drops a few of those exotic engrams. Once it does, jump on over, pick up the engram, and then head immediately towards the chest before you expire. Now, as long as you have the Burdened by Riches debuff, no matter how you get it, it will open for you. Once again, it does not matter how you get that Burdened by Riches debuff. As long as you have it, you'll be able to open that chest. It's just that the Vandal is usually the closest and the easiest. Alright, Guardians, so next let's talk about the locations of the 3 chests. The very first chest is located within the Skywatch intro area right after you start the dungeon. So what you want to do is go ahead and grab 60 engrams and then deposit them into the crystal altar to open the hole. Once the hole is open, go ahead and jump on down to continue. Once you get to this ledge here within the first crystal cave, you're going to want to jump towards your left-hand side and make your way on over. Notice the scaffolding in front of you. The first chest will be located at the very top of this scaffold. Grab your linear fusion or use your super, do some damage to the Vandal, which will be across the chasm, grab an engram, and then race on back to the chest to open it. It's really that simple, guys. Just do this for every chest, and you'll get the catalyst at the third one. So let's go ahead and move on to chest numero dos. The second chest is going to be located right before the first main boss fight for Zia. You're going to run into a Vandal on your way there, so don't worry about not being able to find him or missing him completely. It's going to be hard to miss this guy. So go ahead and damage him, grab an engram, and then work your way up the boxes into the ductwork. Now as soon as you make it into this empty flooded warehouse, the chest is going to be towards your right by the lighted ledge. It's kind of stuck in a corner. Hop on over and open her up. Alright, so now that you have the second chest, let's move on to the third and final chest. Now, the third chest, things, cut it pretty close. This chest will not spawn until you beat this entire encounter here, so no sense in looking for it beforehand. If you need help with this or any other part of the dungeon, I have a guide up here on my channel, so feel free to check it out. Links are down below and at the end of the video. So once you take out the fallen shield and you grab your loot, the third chest will then spawn in. It's located on the center island, the one you use to proceed to the final boss, above the man cannons on the right hand side. You're going to see a few of those fallen buildings. The one closest to you kind of has a flat roof where the chest spawns in, and that is where the third chest is located. However, the Vandal for getting the debuff is going to be located, of course, across the map. So what you want to do is launch yourself to the Vandal's location. Once you're there, you need to set up your return route, as you won't have enough time to do it with the debuff ticking down. So rotate the cannon, then make sure you launch yourself back to the middle island first and foremost. Then make sure you also have a scorch cannon ready to go. Of course, if you have teammates, it makes things so much easier as they can do some of this stuff for you. So the next step is to locate the Vandal boss, grab an engram, and then immediately book it back over to the man cannon and launch yourself back to the middle island. Once you're there, scurry up to the roof as quickly as you can. Now you will be cutting it close, but I think that's the point here, just to get your blood pumping a little bit. If you don't make it, don't freak out. The guy is still there. Just try again and you will get it eventually. Once you've looted enough fragments from all three of these chests, the galley catalyst will be complete. Now you just have to kill 10 bajillion enemies to satisfy the catalyst, and you will be good to go. Okay, it's really not that many. There are far worse catalysts out there than Gjallarhorn, but it will take a little bit of farming or Dares of Eternity runs. So if you're trying to boost your rank with Xur to get that crazy looking meteor ship, then bring Gjallarhorn so you can do two things at once. So yeah, that's it, y'all. That's how you get Gjallarhorn and its catalyst from the Destiny 2 30th anniversary event and the Dungeon Grasp of Avarice. Now, like I mentioned, I really thought Gjallarhorn's return was just kind of like a marketing stunt. I thought it would just sit in the vaults collecting dust along with all the other seasonal exotics that haven't really done much. They couldn't bring it back in the form it used to take because it was just too damn powerful. It made all other heavies obsolete back in its day. However, right now, I think it has a good balance and use case. There are better weapons to use, but when used in the right way, it's pretty damn good, so GG Bungie. But as for me, y'all, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for watching and for supporting my channel, Sly Nation. Again, if you need help with anything 30th anniversary, check out my YouTube channel for guides on just about everything important. If you're new to my channel, then welcome, Guardian, and thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe for plenty more 30th anniversary guides, tutorials, and videos, not to mention all the craziness we're going to get into with Witch Queen. Spank the thumbs up or down if you liked, loved, or hated this video, and if you wish to get in touch, feel free to hit me up, guys, SlyNationGaming67@gmail.com, or check me out on the socials, at Sly_Nation on Twitter, SlyNationGaming on good old Facebook. Take care, y'all, and I hope you guys are having a blast out there. Stick around for plenty more Destiny 2 vids coming out here soon, but until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll see you all in the next one.